What's up? What's up? We in the building, y'all. Hit the like button. Y'all come into the building. Finish our food, New York. Finish your food. It's a Boston pack tonight, man. It's a Boston Celtics pack. You heard? Finish our food, man. That's what we gotta do. Finish up. That's how we do, boy. We won that last one. Salute my boy Derek. Salute to you, my boy. We got a rainy day in New York City. Rainy day. It's a rainy day. Y'all see the rain? It's a rainy day in New York City, man. It's a rainy day. A lot of pressure, you heard? That's good though. Love that pressure. Love that pressure, man. That's what we do, boy. You think pressure gonna break me? You either gonna sink or swim. You either gonna win or lose. That's it. Win or lose. A lot of pressure, boy. Finish our food. Got that Boston pack in the air right now. Stars, what's up? I got that Boston pack in the air right now. I got that Boston pack right here. That Boston pack is right there. Finish your food. Talking about. We in uncharted territory, man. Y'all gotta understand. New York Knicks is in uncharted territory. So we got to. Everything is new to us here. Ah, man, we're gonna destroy this place. We're gonna destroy this place, man. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all come into the building. We're gonna destroy this. I'm telling you that now, nice. We're gonna destroy this, you heard? It's going up. It's going up, boy. It's going up. I'm telling you. Once we get past these bums right here, ain't nobody else stopping us, bro. These dudes won last year. So if we could beat the people who won last year, we got it. Think about that. You beat the people who won the chip last year. Nobody's stopping us, bro. Nobody's stopping us. Ain't nobody gonna stop you but you. Once you in that position, nobody gonna stop you but you, man. You your worst enemy. You your worst enemy. Won the whole thing, yo. We gonna win the whole thing, bro. We get past these bums. These bums. We smoking Boston pack tonight. I'm smoking a Boston pack right now. But tonight, you smoking another one. Roll them up. Roll up your Boston packs, you heard? I was hoping we got the broom out for them. You know what I mean? We gave them one. We gave them one game. We gave y'all one. We gave y'all one. I was hoping it would have been a broom on y'all asses. Bro, we gave y'all one. Lucky for that. You lucky for that. You lucky for that, bro. Stop playing with us, man. Stop playing with New York, man. Y'all gonna learn, man. Stop playing with New York, man. Yeah. Stop playing with us, man. Stop playing with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with us, man. That's all I ask, man. You know, we needed that win to secure. Yo, what's up? What's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all for being in the building. Mod gang, what's up? Shout out to the mods in the building. You already know, man. It's always them, never us, mods, you heard? You know, shout out to the mods, man. In Boston, a little different. You already know, man. I already know. I already know it's a little different, my boy. I already know it's a little different. Yo, Stars, what's up, man? Salute to you, man. Salute to the mods, man. You already know, man. It's a little different, man. They fighting for their life. Yo, I expect a fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you now. I expect a fight. They gonna fight. So I expect a fight for their life. I give them that. But, you know what I'm saying? Who's gonna win after the fight, man? That's all I'm saying. I expect a fight. Believe that. You know, they ain't just gonna get walked over. I get it. I get it. They ain't gonna get, you know what I mean? They ain't gonna just lie down and take the whooping. Hell no. You'll be a fool to think they just gonna take that whooping. Nah, bro. They're going to fight. But, you know what I'm saying? Ain't going to be enough. We got that momentum, gang. We thinking closing, bro. We thinking finish. Finish your food. That's what we thinking. Finish your food, New York. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm from New York, man. There we go. I'm from New York. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New York. That's where I'm from. Golden State fighting too. Yo, man, I'm not worried about no other series right now, but who go? Well, like who the Warriors playing against? You know, I'm so focused on New York right now that I'm not even worried about no other series. You know, but who Golden State facing? They facing Minnesota. Okay, so Minnesota is the one who took out the Lakers. That's crazy. Minnesota took out the Lakers. And they down 1-3. They down 1-3 to Golden State. Warriors down 1. Oh, Minnesota. Oh, Minnesota's up 3-1. So you trying to say? Oh, man. It's nasty work. That's nasty work. Minnesota. So it's looked like it's going to be New York and Minnesota, bro. New York and Minnesota. Because Minnesota's on fire, too. You see? They got the Lakers out of here. And they're about to get Golden State up out of here. So, you know, where's Steph Curry at? Steph Curry playing? Yeah, what's going on with Steph Curry? Is he playing around? Or Steph Curry probably injured? That's probably why. Steph Curry injured, huh? I don't know how they down 1-3. Where's Curry? It's just saying Curry and LeBron, yeah. That happens. You know what I'm saying? They both gonna be out of here. Yeah, that Boston pack is 2 for 1. 2 for 1. We smoking on that Boston pack. Finish your food, Knicks. Finish your food, man. That's it, bro. We ain't playing around. Put some respect on their name, bro. Boston pack tonight. You heard me nice? 2 for 1. 2 for 1 special. Yeah, that's my good. 2 for 1 special. Yo, Nelly, what's up? Brown can't play well with Bridges and now OG with Tatum. Nelly, salute to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so is Steph Curry injured? How is Golden State down 1-3? Where's Curry? I need to know. Is Steph Curry injured? Where Curry at? You know what I'm saying? Where's Curry? Steph Curry. Where's Steph? Is he injured? Your soul is mine. Man. I know Boston gonna be mad. Boston is gonna be mad tonight. Boston is gonna be mad tonight, man. I'm telling you. They're gonna be mad tonight. They're gonna be mad. I'm calling it now. Knicks is wrapping it up, man. It's over. It's over. Uncharted territory, though. But we one step closer, bro. At least we have amazing weather where it's really been hot. Here in England, it won't last. I'm off to Jamaica in a couple of weeks for a holiday. That's what's up. Hope you get there safe, you know what I'm saying? Hold it down. Wolves versus Knicks to the man. Wolves versus Knicks, man. That's how I see it for the championship. Timberwolves versus Knicks, bro. It is what it is. They, people like New York Knicks. Oh snap! Yeah, yeah, man. They got last year's championship team up out of here. They deserve it. You get them out of here, you deserve that, bro. Word. Whoever won last year, I whoop them. Nah, ain't nobody stopping me. That's my mind frame. I beat last year's champion. What you gonna tell me? Oh, he is hurt. See, and that's a problem right there, bro. He hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. Just flying through to say hello. Yo, appreciate you, man, for stopping by. Make sure you hit that like button. Nelly, you already know, man. Let me hit you with the mod real quick. Let me mod you up. Let me hit you with the moderator. Because I've been seeing you for a long time. Nelly got that mod. Congratulations. I'm saying enjoy your day. So, next time you comment, is a wrench next to your name. Now me saying he goof ass up in here playing with me, and I'm looking over here. You know what I mean? You could, send them to purgatory. Send them to outer space. But you gonna get them up out of here, though. Now, I mean, if you feel like, that's the fun part of being mod. You could blick the goofies all day. You could blick the trolls all day. You know what I'm saying? Word, man. Word, man. I'm mods for channels that I don't even go to no more. I just see, oh, my wrench still there. Because how I know? I click on somebody's name. Or I can still block this fool. Modding for a couple channels, man. Respect. Definitely, Nelly. You already know. Enjoy your day, man. Knicks about due last time they won a championship, 1973. Oh, you got jokes. Yeah, they about due though. Now, I see what you're saying. Last time they won a championship, bro, I wasn't even born. Yeah? You playing, man. I wasn't even born the last time Knicks won a championship. That's why we in the chip race now, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even born. That's how long ago, bro. They've been trying to compete every year. You know how stressing that be, bro? For you to be on a losing team every year. You know what I mean? That franchise every year loses. Some of them they know we ain't even gonna make it to the playoffs. They know we ain't gonna make it to the playoffs. Yo, Nelly, peace out, man. Mod gang is always us, never them, you heard? Smart gang, man. Nelly is part of the family, man. Y'all show a love. Nelly been here for a minute, man. She might not comment every day, but that's all right. Or, she might not be every day. But I know everybody who come into my chat, bro. I know your name, and I remember you. And that fool still ain't on his bet, bro. That fool still ain't on his bet. The Lakers been up out of here. That man said, oh, you know what I'm saying? That's Lakers fans for you, man. You can't trust a Lakers fan. They untrustworthy, man. That man ain't on his bet to me, bro. He ain't never showed his face back in his chat. I remember his name too. So, I'm trying to bait him to comment every time I go. I'm trying to bait you to comment, homie. You smart. You in here, but you ain't commenting. I'm gonna fire you up. The minute I see your name, I'm gonna fire you up because I know you out. Oh yeah. I'm gonna fire you up in here. So, bro, cause you know what I'm saying? Cause if I lost the bet, I'd have paid, man. Ain't no, you know what I mean? Yo, yeah, Mod gang, you already know, man. Smart gang, man. Salute Nelly, you already know. Curry is waiting for the rest of this crew at Cancun. Yeah, I know I come with you. Yeah, Nelly, you already know, man. That's how life is, man. I seen a post about a lady mad that, that people showing up at her, her mother's funeral. She was like, these people didn't come around my mother and all of that. And no, now I don't know the backstory of how they treat your mother, but you gotta understand, family got bills, they got lives, bro. You can't be around your family 24/7. This ain't back like in the 80s and 90s when life was easier, bro. We cannot see our families every day. They got bills to pay, man. Think about other people, man. I can't hang around. I got shit to do. I got bills. I got family of my own. So what, you want to have a family reunion every week? You want me to come visit you every week? It's impossible, man. At their age, man. They can't. Some of them can't even migrate no more to even, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand that. When they was younger, 20, 30 years, you could have family reunion, yeah. But now, you can't have it no more. Life got so hard and bills, and they just barely try to survive on their own. So, so she is just, now y'all want to show up to my mother's funeral, and where was y'all in it? Listen, lady, man, it's not about you, man. People, they coming to mourn for themselves. You can't tell somebody how to mourn. You can't say, you can't show up to my mother's funeral. How you gonna tell somebody how to mourn? You're selfish, man. I see that, and then people in the comments like, yeah, you right. How's she right? You can't tell somebody how to mourn. You can't tell me I can't come. How? Why? Because I wouldn't come to the family reunion? Listen, man. Life is so busy. You can barely got time to yourself. Much less be around your family, or like how you want it back. I mean, times change, man. You gotta understand that, man. So for her to do that was selfish. And then she want to air them out at the funeral. Like, bro, they ain't there for you. And that's another thing. Stupid. It wasn't there for you. It was there to mourn your mother in their way. At least they made the migration there. I could have come to your family reunion. I get it. But I made the migration here for the last viewing of their sister, the auntie, somebody in the family, man. You can't tell your family, don't come to this funeral because you wasn't at the cookouts. And now listen, man, the cookouts wasn't that important. Okay? This funeral is very important. I'm here for this. I'm here for this. The last time you're going to see our family member before they put him in the ground. Why are you going to deny your family that? Because it wasn't at the cookout. Cookout to a funeral. What's more? Where would you want them to show up at? A cookout or a funeral? I could care less about a cookout. But let's come here. Let's mourn here, man. Let's see our family member for the last time. Last time, man. You can't deny somebody see your family for the last time. You can't, no, I don't want you here. Because your mother wouldn't want that. She would want to, that's the last memory. Memories fade, man. You're going to forget their voice. You won't know what their voice sound like anymore when people pass away. And that's the crazy part. That's why some people tape their family member's voice and keep the recording. Because you'll forget what they voice. You'll never forget their face, but you'll forget what they sound like. Think about that. You'll forget what they sound like. I was way too locked in. Yeah, and I see another post. So a girl and her friend and the friend boyfriend went to a concert, and the girl said her friend snuck off backstage and had sex with a rapper backstage. She didn't name the rapper's name, but she said her boyfriend was at the concert. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. She snuck off and had sex with this rapper. And she told her friend. And they're riding back in the car. And her friend is shaking and all that. The boyfriend just thinking she's cold. Now her friend said, should I snitch? I went straight to the comments. what the comments say. Everybody is encouraging her to snitch and tell. Listen, man, from experience or from somebody who's older, you mind your business, man. You're gonna put yourself in a whole heap of trouble that you don't want to get into. Cause guess what? Now, the friend you tell on, she gonna resent you. The boyfriend who you tell to, they gonna resent you, and you're gonna be in the middle. You're gonna be in the middle, and it's not even worth it, man. It's not worth it, man. Telling and cause now that's like if my boy, now put the shoe on my foot. My boy ducked off with a female rapper, and he slept with the female rapper, and he told me what I look like going back to his old lady and snitching on him. Like yo, man, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna involve myself. I'm not gonna give myself a headache. Hell no, man. It's gonna cause too much issues for you. The best thing you could do is hope she exposes herself. What's in the dark comes to the light. Okay, you want to cheat, you trifle like that. I ain't gonna tell him because I need my sanity. It's gonna drive me crazy. Save yourself the headache, man. Keep your mouth shut. In due time, it's gonna expose herself. She's gonna expose us, But for you to go tell him, he's gonna hate you, and she's gonna hate you. Period. It don't work out. You think you're gonna come save? No, you ain't gonna save the day. You're gonna make it worse, and then they're gonna fix it. Then they're gonna turn on you. Wisdom for you. So mind your business. It's the same thing as you might see a girlfriend and a boyfriend outside in the streets fighting. You a random person. You random. You see people fighting in the street. You as a random person, you don't never intervene. Cause guess what? You might beat him up, but guess what? She gonna call the cops on you. She don't know you. She know him. So you gonna try to help save the day. You go to jail. You go to jail for trying to. She don't know you. That's her boyfriend. So what? They gonna get back together. They gonna fix it up. They gonna turn on you. Same thing with her. They gonna fix it. They gonna turn on you. So any random person sees some fight going on, and then you go beat up the boyfriend, the girlfriend that was getting beat up, she might start punching on you. She gonna call the cops and definitely get you in jail. And then you wondering why. That ain't your place. You mind your business. That's what life teach you. Mind your business. You're gonna involve yourself for what? Why I'm involving myself? Well, the most I could say, hey, leave her alone. That's the most I could do. Now, hey, I see you, man. That's not right. Mind your business on me. Hey, I'm gone. That's the most. But I'm not going to go over there and fight him, beat him up, knock him unconscious, and she call the cops on me, and I get charged for assault. You crazy, man? I done seen it happen plenty of times, man. You beat up the aggressor, and she called the cops on you. You like, what? She don't know you. She know him. You hurt her boyfriend. She probably liked the abuse. She probably, the same thing with the guy. He probably like to be cheated on. He probably know, because you in a car with your woman, she's shaking, and you have no clue. You got no, and then, at the end of the day, just go back to she don't respect him. Because if she could do that in his presence, she don't respect him. So mind your business. Many occasions they will end up breaking up, and yeah, man, break up, get back together. That's it. I done seen it, man. It's a toxic relationship. Toxicity need that other part. You got to know, man, it's toxic relationships. You know what I'm saying? So, I seen that post and people like, she need to tell. Tell what? They grown, bro. I'm not telling nothing. It don't involve you. Don't tell, don't snitch, bro. I'm taking anything anybody tell me, I take to the grave, bro. That's what you got to be able to do, man. Take things to the grave, man. Let people know. You could confine in me, bro. That's going to the grave with me. I'm not going to tell for views and clout. Nah, bro. A lot of things is going to the grave. Respectfully. And that should be one of them. It is what it is, man. Like I said, it's going to save you a lot of peace, man. Because you go button yourself in other people's business. It don't work out for you. Don't work out for you. So that's my take on that. Mind your business. You know, you live longer. Mess around, she might want to fight you, and you know what I'm saying? Because she confided in you. Yes, it was wrong that she cheated on him, but she told you, and you go snitch to him. Oh, y'all got issues. Oh, you got a fight coming. You got a fight coming. You a rat. You a snitch. That means I can't tell you nothing. You know, a lot of females take the cheating stuff to the grave. They cheat on their husband, and you know, they take it to the grave. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all coming to the building. You got rain on the window. Pouring out there, y'all. My gang, what it is? That's exactly how he was looking too.
I think he has no bottom.
Yeah, right.
He's got prosthetic.
Yeah.
Bottom half.
Right. So you know that I won't tease him, but a majority of them who don't work on legs, they look like that. But yeah, he probably went through a horrific accident. Yeah, you know he can't fix it, but other people could. Finish your food, New York Knicks. Finish your food, man. We champions. We finishers. We finishers. You gotta know how to finish. Oh, he's weak. Oh, he's staggering. He's unconscious. I gotta finish him.
They got the do or die game tonight.
Nah, the do or die game was what's today?
They in though. They in the finals.
Yeah. Well, like what's today? Thursday.
They in the finals.
Yeah. Yeah. What's today's date? Date. Wednesday. They had their game.
Wednesday.
Yeah, they had their game Monday. They wrecked them. That was a do or die. Monday. They got past it.
They in the playoffs.
Nah, one more game to finish these cats off.
Okay, that's the do or die. If they don't make this game, they're out.
Nah, the do or die for them was Monday,
okay, gotcha.
Where they could have
been out if they didn't win.
Nah, they could have really tied up the series, and now that game they won make it 10 times harder for the other team to even win. So they really solidified that. I mean, that's why finish your food. Finish that plate tonight. Finish your food. It's not about, it's finishing your meal. Smoking on that Boston pack tonight. They're a pack now. There wasn't a pack Monday. It was still up in the air. Oh, they're a pack now. Yes, they're a pack now. Now they're a pack. They definitely finish your food. That's it. Just wrap them up. But Boston gonna fight hard, man. I know it. They're gonna get the fight of your life, man. Uncharted territory for them. Monday's game, was uncharted territory. But this one right here, it's in deep waters. They never been here before. And I like how the Monday's game, that first quarter, they came out more intense. As I spoke about. Second quarter, they got outscored. Third quarter, they outscored them. And fourth quarter, they outscored them again. So that's what I'm talking about. You got to come out scorching hot. But tonight is really to just smoking that Boston pack. That's all it is. Finish your food. They wobbly. They're staggering right now. Just got to finish your food. Knock them out. Nah. Forget that, man. You got your opponent staggering. Mama told me, finish him. He competing with you. He hit you, hit him back. That's a competition. May the best man win. That's all. Nothing personal. May the best man win. But I know they're staggering. They wobbly. Finish him. But the staggering person, they back to the wall. They're more dangerous. I get it. It's like a cornered cat. You get a cat in a corner, the hairs go up. Hey, yeah, more dangerous. Very dangerous. Oh, you got me in a corner, New York. Oh, the Knicks got me in a... Okay, they get dangerous. Yes, they get real Mickey and tricky, in the words of Crip Mac. They get real Mickey and tricky out here. And then where they at? In Boston? The refs gonna try to cheat? You think that... Come on, man. You think the refs want them to get whooped on at their own home? The refs should cheat for them. Uh-huh. This is a real world. The ref probably got money on the game. Oh, no. Boston got to win this one here. You know what I'm saying? They down 3-1. If they had won that game Monday, it would have been crazy. It would have been 2-2. That was very critical for the Knicks to go up. That game, man. Very. To go up 3-1 on y'all. Oh, yeah. Give you time to breathe a little bit. Like, whoo, breathe. All right, let's finish our food. That's all you got to say. Yo, let's finish our food. Finish them. They staggering. Let's knock them out, stomp them out, put them in the grave. Shit. That's just life, man. Competition. Knock them out, stomp them out, put them in the grave. Next. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Finish the food, though. Finish the mission. Don't let them win this game. I'm going to repeat that again. They cannot win no more games. They're already scared. They're already scared. They won last year. We're going to show them it was a fluke. We here to, this is a franchise right now. We franchising. Back to back to back. Facts. It's NBA ain't too hard to figure out, man. The hard part, is playing them 82 games or whatever, man. You make it to the playoffs, that's when you really get to studying on your opponent, man. That's what the playoffs is. Study your opponent, bro. Study them. Okay, I got one team that I'm playing against for maybe 7 games. I'm playing this team right here for 7 games. Maybe if I blow them off, I smack them. If I sweep them, 3, 4. That's where the playoffs, you really got to study your team, because it's not just random. Oh, I'm playing this team consistently. One of us got to lose. One of us going to get eliminated. Let me study the game tapes. Let me study them. Let me study me. Let me study my, what did I, how can I make our team stronger? The weaks and the chinks in our armor is the first quarter. We give up too much points in the first quarter. They blowing us out in the first quarter. Sorry for not talking in chat that much, but I'm locked in. I got 18 assignments due Saturday. Listen, man. You already know what it is, man. As long as you hear, man. As long as you can hear my voice, that's all that matters, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. You Mar gang, man. You already proved yourself. You know what I'm saying? Prove yourself. You already did it, man. Don't worry about that. We Mod Gang. You know what I'm saying? You know, you don't gotta apologize. You know, I appreciate it because it shows respect. You know, because, you know, I mean, I just want to show y'all that I respect y'all time, man. So, you know, I come on here to really, you know, drop jewels because I respect y'all time and I don't waste it. Damn, that's, ooh. Listen, man. You know what I'm saying? People got platforms, but they don't know what to say, man. You tell a person, yo, I respect your time. I won't waste it. Tell a person that, see what he say, man. Come on, man. That's respect. I respect your time, brother. I won't waste it. Yeah, prove yourself. You done did it already, man. I mean, that's why anybody can have a platform. But it's the mind frame of the person. You know, can you spill the real? Can you talk it for real? You know, come on, man. Can you drop the jewels? I've been dropping jewels my whole life, man. So this is right up my alley, man. I've been dropping jewels my whole life. Just point a phone in my face and just talk. I ain't doing nothing crazy. Yeah, you steady here. Yo, nice. You here too. Appreciate y'all, man. Definitely, man. In fact, let me mod up nice, man. You know, this is the first time that I modded somebody that I seen on the first day, man. But I'm feeling your energy, man. So let me give you that mod. Nice is modded up now, man. Feeling your energy, man. That's the first time that, you know. And that shows a lot about your character, man. I mean, because your word says a lot. Your words, when you say it, and your words when you type it says a lot, man. I just look, oh, he a goofy. You know, just by one thing you type to me, I could tell you on goofy time. I could tell, you know what I mean? I could tell a lot. That's why they say, even when you speak it, they could tell what about. Yeah, you type it too. They could tell what you're about. Because you type in what you think. You know? So, you know, you could type stuff to me and I could tell what time you want, man. I'll look. Oh, man, you know. I made note of it. No, I make note of, you know, I might not show it. Because I know how to be a poker face, man. I have $1 million on me, man. And I won't even crack a smile. You know what I'm saying? Poker face, man. When I get home, I go crazy. But out here, you keep your poker face on. That's what that's what I've been taught, man. And I'm still out in the elements. So you got the poker face on. The elements is the world. Charge up the phone. Back in business. For the Knicks to end the Celtics journey. Man, damn, it's a bar right there. End their journey, bro. Like, you know, like pull the rug from under them. Excuse me. Pull the rug from under him. Close the door in their face. Like, give them false hopes. I'm sorry about that, y'all. The phone had died. I'm back. Appreciate y'all for dropping back in. Appreciate your time. I really do. Very humble in life. That's the only way to go. Humble, you know, stay humble. You know who taught me you gotta stay humble, even though you might be winning? Shannon Sharp. His mistake taught me, even though you're winning, stay humble. Stay humble. Trust me. Trust me. Everybody don't want to see you win. Oh, did I say that out loud? Did I say that out loud? Everybody don't want to see you win, man. And that's the people I want around. Me, I want to see everybody win, man. Even if I don't know you. Win. Grasshopper. Everybody get their time. It's what you do with your time. That's why I say, I ain't going to waste your time, but when it's your time, don't waste that neither. Can't waste that neither. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you on your journey, man, you know, I respect it. I respect it, you know. Plus hating, it takes too much energy to hate, man. You know, it takes nothing to let it go, and you know, it takes too much energy to hate. Trust me, I know. Everything I tell y'all, I've been there, man. Take too much energy, man. Appreciate y'all for being in the building. Yeah, man. Thing, you know, just do my little YouTube thing, and you know, I see now if you look academics, you know, everybody don't deserve a response, man. Academics is baiting Cameron and Mace, and they falling for it. Don't academics got issues of his own that he needs to, you know, really check himself on, bro? Like academics, bro, you was caught enticing a 14-year-old boy, and it wasn't even it was a boy. It wasn't even a girl. You shouldn't even come at Cameron and Mace. They are kings at that. You crazy? That's the last people you want to be, you know what I'm saying, coming at. Knowing what, you know, you think people forgot? This just happened a couple months. Yeah, of course. Internet got amnesia. I get it. But the real ones, they forget what you did, man. That wild stuff that came out against you, man. If I'm Cam, I'm like, what? Yo, bro, you got problems of your own. You trying to come at me for what? For what? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you still got a fan base. God.
People stupid.
Word. That's predator behavior, man. Like anybody who try to entice a 14-year-old kid off of Fortnite, a video game platform, you went there to seek him out, bro. And you want to speak on me? Ain't no amount of money could fix that, bro. I don't care how much money you got, bro. You messed up. You seeking out children, bro. Fix that. You know what I mean? You seeking out children, bro. Ain't nothing worse than that ever. Forget that. Forget that. You want to speak on what Cameron did? They ain't do nothing to me. That's worse than what you got going on in your life. NYC is raining due to the tough loss Celtics. So then that's the rain of winning. That, you know, that's, you know what I'm saying? It's raining over here. Them drops of winning. That's a celebration rain. You know, that's not rain of mourning. Cause you know when people die, you know, rain, it symbolizes mourning. Not this one here today. This symbolizes victory. It might be sunny in Boston, and that's a flip side of it. It's sunny over there. Nah, Boston close to, I know New Jersey got rain too. So, I don't know. Philly is closer to us than Boston. So Boston might be out of this rain thing here. Might be sunny in Boston. You got them. You know what I mean? Boston think it's all sunny and it's all sweet. That's a trick. They think it's sweet for y'all. That sun is tricking y'all. We got the rain because we know we about to rain down on them. Rain down on them. That's another signifier. Here comes the rain. Here comes New York reign of terror. That's the reign of terror. You know, we're going to celebrate here in our city tonight. We got the packs up. Cuz over here rolling up his Boston pack. Everybody rolling up their Boston packs. My man said the last time Knicks had a championship was 1975. They were so patient. You know what I mean? You take all them L's, you patient, you know. I like that.
Ain't win yet.
Nah, no, but you know, uncharted territory. We get past these bums, we winning. Ain't nobody. The Timberwolves on fire. The Timberwolves got the Lakers up, but the Lakers been bums. We got the championship team out the gate, and we beat them you know, they ain't win yet. It's be a tough fight tonight. But we love tough fights, man. We smoking on the Boston Pack tonight. Yeah. I heard Boston is a racist place, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're gonna do it for that. Yeah, even Cuz confirmed it's a racist place. You know, I mean, I just heard on the internet. Well, he confirmed. Boston is a racist place, man.
Historic.
Oh, historically. I thought they were just, you know, that rain is coming down. Yeah, I see it on the window. I like the rain, man. Like a lot of people, you know, rain is my thing. Rain is my weather. As long as you got a vehicle, I mean, you know, it's good for the car, man. It's too sunny. It takes some of your energy away. The rain, you got good energy. When you come out the car, you running. Yeah, you ain't tired. You hips stop moving. That's what the rain signifies. You on the move, so you got energy. When it's sunny, what you do? You walk slow, right? The rain, what you do? You walk fast. You know what I mean, that's good. Don't take my energy away, which the sun does, you know, because I be fried, meaning I be getting my mind right. So that and the sun, you know, with the rain, it's just perfect, man. You know the song, Singing in the Rain, singing. It's a lot of songs dedicated to rain. I like rain. Raindrops is falling on my head. I like the rain, man. Plus it cools down the weather. You know what I mean? Everything is just right. You know? Yeah, but another topic I gotta talk about that I really, really gotta touch on, man. It's been in the news. Y'all seen it by now. The 14-year-old who was caught. He was apprehended. You know, he killed a 16-year-old girl on the playground in a full session of school, in front of other kids and teachers. It's sick to me. The first thing is where did this 14-year-old get this gun from? His parents. And why did the parents safeguard this gun? Obviously he stole it from his dad or his mother, whoever, uncle. I don't know this, but I know he got it from them. They said he had a fight with a kid in school on the playground, and he pull out a gun and shoots, and he kills a 16-year-old innocent girl. Now he's caught. They caught him yesterday. Now, is they gonna charge him as an adult? Just give him 7 years in jail? Cause that's what they do to juveniles. Oh, some of them hold them till the 18, which would be 4 years. 7 years for 21, that's nothing. You gotta make an example out of these kids, man. You gotta hold him till he's 50, man. Take his life away, man. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Anything less than, cause even if you hold him till he's 30, that's only 16 years. Like, anything above, under 30 is a failure. It's a slap on the wrist, man. And they know it. That's why these gang members recruit the little kids. They have the kids do the drilling, cause the juvenile system gives a slap on the wrist. You don't think criminals know it? Even the juvenile system can't do nothing with the kids. He's only 14. Now what you gonna do with him? Hold him for 7 years? 4 years? Come on, man. He's conflict resolution. I talk about this so much. He has a fight with a kid, and he comes back Matter of fact, he didn't even come back. He just pulled out the gun and started shooting. 14 years old. On the schoolyard. Conflict resolution need to be taught in school, man. They're getting younger and younger. But I don't see your main bloggers talking about this stuff. They don't talk, the real stuff they don't talk about. Of course not. 14. You know what I'm saying? And what about King, who's around Finesse 2 times? I seen he's 12. They got him rolling dice with. Listen, man, I've been rolling dice. I get it, but this kid got guns. He got a lot of money for thousands of dollars. The kid, they steering him all wrong. He's carrying guns. You gotta stop putting guns in the hands of children. They're too impulsive. The minute they got an issue, they're not gonna think it through. They're gonna just think to shoot, which is a temporary. You just made a temporary problem permanent, man. Kids don't know conflict resolution. You got to be taught that. They don't teach that in school. Even the teachers are bullies. The cops are bullies. The whole world is a bully world. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Yeah, what's up, Chris Sims? What's up, man? What's up, man? I'm just talking, man. 14-year-old, man. It's all over our news stations, but ain't nobody really talking about that. They talking about Diddy. Diddy's more important than that? No. Diddy, to hell with Diddy. He's rich. He's probably getting his karma from the world. Or whatever. To hell with that, man. We talking kids with guns. Violence, man. That trumps any rich person any day. They got their problems. Their problems is first world compared to, you know what I'm saying, the issues in the black community, man. We always think guns is cool, man. That's our culture. We think guns is cool, and we think it's cool to just have problems. We seek out the problems. We seek it out just so we could look cool, and it's a recipe for disaster, man. That's why I gotta speak on it. I gotta speak on the real that I speak on what people don't speak on. And I don't expect them to speak on it. That's why pick who your idols are, man. Pick who your role models are, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all got some messed up role models, man, who does not have your best interests at heart, man. I got mods in here that's kids, man, that be in school. And I tell them, stay in school, man. Focus up. I got kids, man, that's mods. That's the time I'm on, man. Elevation, man. I ain't gonna steer him wrong. You know what I'm saying? He said he won't be a lawyer. I'm pushing that. That's what's up. Do what you gotta do. He asked me about girls. Listen, don't even deal with females right now. Don't worry about that. They distractions. Look at Shannon Sharp's situation. He got distracted from his $50 million. Now he got to pay $50 million. He lost a $100 million deal. Now he got to worry about this situation. He got distracted from the journey. So I try to tell the kids, man, learn from people, man, who have the success and they lost it. Learn from them, man. And what caused them to lose it? It was that simple? Damn. Monique told them to stay away from little girls. Even Bow Wow, we see a post now, Bow Wow told him, yo, Shannon, you need to chill. Y'all see the Bow Wow? Bow Wow told him, yo, they gonna suck you dry till you got nothing left, Shannon. Shannon just laughing at Bow Wow. He laughed at Monique. Now look where he at. They probably shaking their head like, damn, we want them. So I try to warn the youth, man. I said, I got kid mods in here, man. So, we steer him right, man. To hell with Puffy and what he going through. I could care less, man. Puffy done did enough wicked shit that karma's gonna overtake him. It overtake him. You gotta balance it out. Yes, you could do wicked stuff, but make sure you do a lot of more good than wicked, man. Or that's gonna overtake you, man. Whatever you do more is gonna overtake you. That's a surprise. So if you're a wicked Negro, that's gonna overtake you, man. If you're a nice Negro, okay, man, just hang in there, endure. You gotta endure, man. Shannon, a country, yeah, man. Shannon is a country jigaboo. He fell for some fast talk, you know. That's why your peers was warning you, like Shannon, you best to chill. You see what you know, you from the country, you don't know how fast the thing could be out here, and you messing with the young ones, who's fast. They said every generation is smarter than the last one. I'm gonna repeat that. They said every generation that comes is smarter than the last one. So they try to say the generation now, Generation Z, is smarter than the and I gotta say it's not too smart because they do dumb stuff, but they get more money. But money don't equate to wisdom. Money don't equate to smarts. So yes, they make more money than the last generation, but the last generation was smarter. We see by the stuff they doing with their money and how they get it and they lose it. Whoop. A fool and money will part. That's the Bible. It says that. A fool and money, guess what? You're gonna be separated. That's game right there. Yo, what's up? What's up? Chris Sims. Yeah, man. So, Shannon, man. So, I try to tell the youth, man. What Diddy going through is what Diddy going through, man. I care about the community, man. The everyday people, man, who's suffering, man. Because life is about suffering, man. I see good people suffer too, and I'll be like, life ain't fair, man. It's like, but then I gotta think, is the good people suffering just in this life here? Or did they do something in their past life to make them, be in a messed up situation, bro? Because you gotta ask yourself, why is this good person life like this? What did he do in the past life that made this here? Because remember, we live in multiple lives, man. What we did in our past, you know what I'm saying, reflects now, man. The life we live in now, man. So what you did in your past life, it's like, come on, man. People don't drop it this heavy on the YouTube. Never. I don't see them. I look. Next. No. They don't talk the talk, man. I could talk the talk because YouTube gonna pay me for this, man. You know what I mean? And then we gonna just grind it up, man, until they pay me $1 million a month. You know what I'm saying? Put that out there. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna pay me $1 million a month. I feed my family just talking, man. Just feed out here. Let's go live our life, man. That's what it's about. Living life and traveling. Traveling and, just seeing what this whole, this world was set up for us, man. For our sake. I want to see what's out here. Set up for me to see. You know what I'm saying? Set up for me. Sometimes I could see it, and sometimes, I just can't make it there. But I know it's set up for us, man. To endure, but also, partake wisely. Wisely, man. Don't do nothing too crazy, man. I've been a kid, that's why I could talk from a perspective, because, I still gravitate towards the youth, as I always will, man. The youth is the future. And the old people know that. Why you think ain't no really old presidents? And I look at the Congress, I'm like, why they all old, bro? Wait, like, where the young people at to usher in the new era? But guess what? The old people are there to be the gatekeepers. It's never, that system be there for hundreds and hundreds. I'm like, these people are vampires, bro. Or they aliens that put on a human suit, because they still keep that, they gatekeep for 100, nothing changes. The young people gonna change shit up. That's why the old people said, nah, we don't want no young blood in here. They're gonna no, we gonna keep it our way. We gonna gatekeep. And they be like, damn, where the young people at? Y'all never ask yourself that? Where the young people at in the government places? And it ain't none. They all old that stay with that same tradition from the 1920s and stuff. Come on, man. So why you think stuff, they ain't gonna never change it up? Because they're gonna put another old bastard there instead of a young person, man. You know what I mean? An old bastard with their beliefs. You know what they say? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. They ain't want to learn nothing new. They want them old tricks to be here until 2080 or something. Like, damn, when y'all gonna change up the program? We get some young people in the mix. Y'all never think about that? Why they don't got no young people in the mix? They're gatekeepers, man. Learn what a gatekeeper is. Then you get your answer to what I'm talking. Gatekeepers, man. There's a lot going on in this place, man, that's seen and unseen. They don't want you to see. They don't want you to know. That's why they say a black man with a book is more dangerous than a black man with a gun. You know what I'm saying? Because you with a gun, okay, you killing your people. We want that. Oh, but you with a book, you educating your people. Nah, you a danger to society. Monster Cody, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know Monster Cody, 83rd Crip. You know what I'm saying? So Monster Cody wasn't a threat to the government until he started writing books and he changed his life around. The government loved him when he was killing. Of course. Of course. They hate an educated person. That's, you know what I mean? So you got to give them education. You got to give them what they hate, man. Give them what they hate, man. The government hate that. Oh, you educated. Now you a threat to a whole society as a fraction, you know, as a whole. So they love Monster Cody when he was sinning and killing and, you know, thugging and bugging. Of course. But when you educate, you pick up a book, you're more dangerous to them than a gun. Damn. And that stuff you ain't gonna hear from the mainstreamers, man. You're more dangerous with a book than a gun, man. You know, they want to see the gun. They don't want to see the book. You know. So don't let that go over your head, man. Educate yourself, man. They want you ignorant and stupid. They want you that. They want that. You know, they want y'all to focus on Puffy while they keep raising up these food prices and the price of living, man. I mean, that's why I listen, man. If you love life, man, you gotta love death, man. It's a part of it, man. Part of the process, man. It's gonna free you from the spell of life. You know what I'm saying? Life is a spell. This living is a spell. To get free from the living of the spell of living, that's when the second part of your life comes in. The life of death. Biggie. Life after death. That's another chapter of life, you know? So, man, that's wisdom, man. I'm not talking suicide talk, man. This ain't no suicide prevention. So I know YouTuber listening, they'll have you, nah, this ain't that, YouTube. It's a part of life, man. I ain't talking no suicide, so let's get off that. I just have to put that there. Because then they'll have a disclaimer. Because key words were said just now. But it's a part of life, man. You gotta embrace it. And that's what I'm gonna say on that. Shout out to the Knicks. Segue. Keep that monetization going. Yeah. Shout out to the Knicks. Yeah, finish your food and we good. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta embrace everything, man. A wise man know that, man. The good, the bad, man. Just, I guess this life here is just a experience, man. Experience. It's an experience to mingle with amongst the living, to be able to communicate, to, because mankind build up every building you see. You know, the cars you drive, that was by us. You know? White tea be on people's butts for no reason. Nah, there's a reason. There's a reason why they on our ass, man. Just said, you wake up your people, then guess what? You know what I'm saying? The great falling away happens. You know what I'm saying? They know. We cannot have them falling away. The falling away creates a domino effect, and that crumbles their kingdom. The minute we get educated and know it crumbles their kingdom. They got to keep us ignorant. So they pay billions of dollars for the Glorillas, the Sexy Reds, the drill. They pay billions to keep us in that state of mind. You know what I'm saying? Without saying too much, you know. But they keep us in, it's trillions, man. And they started last week. Y'all know Ronald Reagan? He started with the 80s and the 70s. When he flooded the neighborhood with, listen, man, it gets deep. But they got to keep us in this state of mind. Because once we get out of it, is the grace falling away. Their kingdom is over. And this kingdom ain't going to be forever. You know what I'm saying? This government comes and go, bro. It's like, it's not forever. You know, and they know it. They know when, you know, the waking up happens, they done. That's why they cannot wake us. No, that's why they pay a lot to keep us asleep. And the minute you even think you're going to come on this YouTube and do it, they blacklist you, man. Oh, for real. They put you in purgatory. You won't get no views. And that's that. They try to scare it out of you. But you got to say, to hell with the views, man. I'm going to talk the talk. And then look, you know what I'm saying? Just be yourself. And you still get monetized. And, you know, but you really got to be careful what you say, man. Because, you know, they still control the YouTubes and all of this stuff. That's why I be mindful what I say. Because they control this stuff. You know? So they got to keep you ignorant. They pay a lot to do it. And they pay them handsomely too. You know, with all the drill music, but they don't know better. You know, you got to know that. They just know money is they God. They serve money. A lot of people serve money. So, you know, just got to wake them up. And they know it's like it don't take millions for the great fall away to happen. That's why I'm gonna call it the great, the you know, it don't take, and they know that. Couple 100,000, and then they got their number in the Bible too. That has to be awoken before this falling. See, everything is already. They read that, and they know the number that got to be woke. They know that number, 144,000. That's it. We're not talking millions, nah. 144,000 got to be woke. This is over. And they pay billions to make sure you don't reach that number. Trillions. It's that serious. It's that real. It's that deep. Even a number been prophesied for thousands of years ago. A number. And we ain't reached that number yet because it ain't happened yet, obviously. So you see how effective Esau is? This government don't play, man. It governs. Government governs the people. Govern everything. So, you know, governs everything. I'm over here blowing it down. That's why you don't see me on camera. But you don't need to see me, man. You need to hear me. You don't gotta see me, man. Hear me. How about that? Just hear me. And watch the rain off the window. Yeah, but this governs everything, man. That's what they do. This govern the people. Make sure y'all in line. Who over here, they doing that. Over here, okay. Let's sprinkle loads of stuff over there. Let's create, you know. Let's do that. They're having fun. We the experiment. You know, you experiment to them, man. They experiment to see, you know, they done did it with the syphilis. See, you know, see what that does to people. What does syphilis, you know, like, man, listen, man, a lot goes on. I said the seen and unseen. That's why they don't want you with a book, bro. They don't want you knowing stuff. They rather you be dumb, high all day, leaned up. That's why they promote the promethazine. They promote the pills. First it was just weed. Nah. No more weed. We need pills now. We need lean now. We need all this again. Damn. I still got high off weed, and that's it. Cause I ain't fall for their games, bro. You know, they try to get you in a drug-induced state. And then watch the videos and you flashing money. You think money is the be-all, and you set yourself up, man. You set yourself up. You know exactly. I said the government, man, they know exactly what they're doing. You know, it's not just people No, I'm not about individuals. To hell with that. I'm about the government. That's who, gonna fall. The government. The police force, the military. You know what I'm saying? Once you can't pay the military, you can't pay the police, they go rogue. They're not gonna be policing no more. Now everything is in chaos. I'm giving y'all the future. The money gonna run out. That's the only reason police, they get paid. They get a check. Otherwise, if cops wasn't getting a check, they would not be saving nobody. That's the reality of it. Let's say, Mr. Officer, you can't get paid. Let's see if you still work tomorrow. Come on, man. That cop shit go out the window. ASAP, quick. Everything he learned, that's out the window. Yeah, shit, man. Come on, man. I'm giving it to y'all real, man. That cop stuff is out the window. You said, Mr. Officer, I can't pay you. Oh, word? Okay, I'm not a cop no more. Matter of fact, I'm going to go rob the bank with all the training I learned. So all the road cops, listen, it's going to get crazy, man. They're going to turn, you know what I mean? It's going to get crazy. I mean, mute for a sec. I have to mute for a sec, y'all. Music going by. I got no control over that. But I do got control over the mute button. Yo, Stars, what's up? What's up? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Back to the serious thing. Kids and guns, man. Kids and guns. And the rappers is not making it cooler, man. And they're not helping. They're making it worse, man. These rappers of today, man. I miss the Public Enemies and the people who had a message. We need to bring back rappers with a message. Sorry to hear that, man. Try to, see if you could fix that. My guy. Probably got wax build up or something, man. Take care of that. But the youth, man, the government know too, man. Like, if you could get the youth to destroy themselves, there's no future, man. Because the future is the kids. That's who's gonna make the babies. So if you could get them to be dysfunctional, we win. We got them. That's why they target the youth. They don't target me, or I'm too old and too seasoned in life to know that. That's why they go for the youth that's impressionable. They have these rappers target them for the youth. The rap music and the violence on the TV, even the GTA, which is not for kids. Grand Theft Auto is not marketed for kids, bro. But why is kids eating this stuff up? That's not targeted to them. The kids, they born that way, bro. Like, they just want the violent stuff and the little cap guns. Man, we buy even I had a little cap gun as a kid. Pop, pop, pop. You heard about the Star Witness that said Tory ain't shoot. Yeah, yo, Tory ain't do none of that. He ain't do none of that, bro. But you know, he got to go down for it. So Tory Lanez got stabbed up by some Mexicans 14 times. Almost lost his life for something he didn't do, bro. For a crime you ain't do, bro. You got stabbed up in prison. Bad enough you went to prison for it. I got stabbed up in this shit. Man, I don't know how people. I will flip out, bro. I will lose my mind, bro. And it was a Mexican gang that did it. Now you gotta ask yourself, cause everything gotta be okay. You can't just go stab somebody in prison. They gotta get the okay from the black gang. They talk to each other. Aryan Brotherhood, the Mexican, you know what I mean? The shot callers say go stab him or don't, you know what I mean? You cannot take it upon yourself to do anything. Cause you're gonna get, you know what I mean? So who in the black gang authorized Tory Lanez to be hit? That's what you gotta ask. Cause the Mexicans came to him. They come to the shot caller, the leader, and say, yo, we wanna do this to such and such. And he gonna say, go ahead, do it. They gotta get okay to do. You don't do nothing on your own. Even the gangs in the street, the same way. Nothing is done on your own. So when Nipsey died, Big U had to okay it. Come on, man. They come to them. Say, yo, we want to kill Nipsey, such and such. Here's the reason why. Okay, do it. You got my blessing. Nobody moves on their own. Otherwise, they're going to deal with you severely. So whoever hit Tory Lanez got the okay from whoever he was under. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? It's a Mexican gang did it. So we know the Mexicans had to ask. And they got the blessing. That's why Tory Lanez was hit up 14 times. Almost died for a crime he ain't do. Man, listen, man. That's crazy. Yeah, but yeah, that Star Witness Ben said Tory ain't do that, man. But you know, he a guy. He got to go down. You know, Megan Friend is a woman, so you know, we gonna blame him. Let's put you in jail. You a rapper? Oh, you talk? Okay, you flashy? Okay, and then they show pictures of him getting big in jail, buff. So it wasn't like he was. Nah, that dude was big as hell in jail, bro. And he got hit up 14 times. So they in jail, probably jealous of him still. And you know, okay, go get him. I don't like him anyway. Go hit him up. You know what I mean? It'd be personal issues, even with Big U and Nipsey. It was personal. Nipsey was on some peace. You know, Nipsey, Big U thought Nipsey was bigger than the gang. That's why they say you ain't never bigger than the program. You don't care if you got millions of dollars. You ain't bigger than 60s. And the minute you think you is, I resent you. And look how Nipsey was living his life. Drop top Ferraris. You don't think Big U was jealous of that? Come on, man. End of the day, man, the gangs don't have your best interest. They don't want to see you successful. They don't have your best interest, man. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, so for anybody to think Big U wasn't aware that Nipsey was going to get hit that day, you a fool, man. You don't think he know? He had to okay that thing. He had to okay that. He was well aware. Well aware. What happened after? Nipsey died. And he went on live. Very telling. Very telling. He was laughing, smiling. Damn, that's one of your prominent members in your gang. You smiling and laughing? Like, nah. That's Nipsey Hussle. He was putting the 60s on the map all over the world. So jealousy played a factor in that. Because they said, Nipsey getting too big. He think he bigger than us now. Yep, your own gang member kill you. 60s is known for killing 60s. They said you ain't an official 60 member until you kill a 60. What? Like what? Come on, man. Then what am I joining this for? It's crazy. What do they join it for? They don't got your best interests. "14 times, man, Tory Lane got hit up. Boop, 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 boop." So, yeah, it might have been multiple people. Is now coming out. He got hit up in his face and all that. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Man. It get crazy in there, bro. Like that's why you go to prison, you don't know if you're gonna get out. That's why they put you in there for child support. Some of them, they die in there. They die in there. They ain't had a violent bone in their body. It's just that they couldn't pay a child support, and the government don't care. You go to jail, you're gonna be around killers, and you got a punk child support charge. You don't got a violent, but they don't care. They checking everything at the gate. The gate you gotta fight. You gotta let them know what's up. And a lot of people ain't built for that. You gotta know what you're getting into. You know what I mean? Even if you ain't got a violent bone in your body, when you get locked up and all that, you better know they're gonna check you at the gate. Get ready to knock the first person in the mouth who stepped to you. Then everybody else is gonna fall back. That's it. Win or lose. Even if you snuff them first, boop, 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 and you get beat up, everybody gonna fall back. Because they want to see who ain't gonna fight, period. Because they know you get checked at the gate. So the minute somebody boop, 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 yeah, what's up, you know what I mean? You set the tone there. If you ain't doing that, you're in trouble. I just gave y'all some games, so stay out of prison, please, because it's a violent thing. I just told y'all. And you don't need that in your life, man. You don't need that in your life, because jealousy played a factor in the Tory Lane situation. They were jealous of him. They know he was getting out soon. He had a couple years left. You know what I'm saying? He knew he was getting out soon. They know he was getting out soon. He's a pretty boy. Let's mess his face up. Damn. Stab him in the neck. It's very serious, man. Ain't no little slash. Nah, bro. It was on you. And I'm pretty sure it was over top of you. Giving you that hawk work. That hawk work, man. Specialize in that hawk. Whew. Dirty game out here, man. See a lot of people with scars, man. And they got it some of them got it from the grimy 90s, man. Y'all wasn't around, man. They ask you what time is it. You look down and cut your face, man. You got to be mindful of what people say to you, man. We knew that in the 90s, man. You don't ever let nobody approach you. Yo, what time is it, homie? Come on, man. Trying to hit none of that. So, you know what I mean? It's like grimy 90s, man. Teach you, man, it harden you up. This generation's soft. I'm not even gonna hold you. They soft, bro. It's soft. They grimy 90s harden you up. A lot of people with a scar on their face, you see, they got it, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's crazy, man. A lot of people got weapons. That's why it's always peace, bro. You get some peace time and peace, brother. Got the energy of peace. You know what I mean? It don't mean you weak. It just means that, you know what I mean, you strong. And you know you're capable of. Peace, brother. Peace. You know what I'm saying? That's how you survive. You don't pick fights with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 50 had a quote. He said, 50 had a quote. He said, "I don't look for problems, but if there's a problem, no problem." Oh, I'm gonna say that again. I don't look for problems, but if there's a problem, no problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't look for it, but if it is, you know what I mean? I don't look for it, but you everything ain't worth a reaction. But if it's life or death, you better react. Let's say that again. Everything worth a reaction, but if it's life and death, you better react. And you got to be careful of the people that you deal with in this world. Because you might walk up past somebody who done killed 40 people and never been caught. And you going to be 41. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they got a remedy to kill you. You know what I mean? They don't be in their regimen. Don't let them try it on you. That's why, man. Whatever they did to kill 40 people, don't let them try it on your dumb butt. So, you know what I mean? Just be mindful of people, man. I give wisdom that save your life, man. Save your life, man. Stop trying to, be internet out and, I seen a video with DeMar Cousins. I mean, that's why NBA don't play with regular people. He is in a park. Dude is like 7, towering over everybody, bro. Giving them the work. Somebody in the sidelines, mouthing off at him, bro. And he like, yo, y'all chill out, man. Chill out. And then somebody in the sideline said, what you gonna do about it? He came over. Everybody spread apart from him. That's exact. No, now you on your own, homie. Everybody moved to say it was him. So he like, yo, homie, what you said? Woo, 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 woo. Yeah. You know what I mean? Listen, man. Because the kid was saying a B word. And DeMar was like, yo, chill out, man. Don't be saying that word. We older, so we don't, these kids use the word disrespectful, the B-I-T-C-H. You don't call a man that. So he like, yo, chill out with all that. And then the kid said, what you gonna do about it? Everybody spread away. Because Cousins don't play. When Cousins was in the NBA, he was physical. He was fighting. And you know what I mean? That's why, So he fought that. But he was still, he's still like, yo, homie, you don't say that, what you gonna do about it? He's looking like he just, he could have, you crashing out for what, bro? You can't win the fight, so why even attempt that? That's what I'm saying. It's suicide, bro. You ain't gonna win, so why even attempt? Like, why even put yourself in that position? And then, DeMar said, Cousin said, this ain't the internet, man. This ain't the internet. And then the person came back and said, yes, it is. He's telling you this in the internet where I could reach out and really punch you in your face. And you said, yes, it is. No, the internet, you can't get touched. That's why he tried to tell you, yo, homie, this in the internet. I could really do something to you. Now, when you're on the internet, I can't do nothing to you. You say, yes, it is. It's not the internet, homie. You trolling out here, they knock your teeth out. You trolling the internet, they can't do nothing to you. It's not the same. He's trying to tell you, man. You calling, you know what I mean? You coming at me. Yeah, y'all hear that rain? It's kicking. Shee. Yeah, but I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. It's your boy KV. I gave y'all an hour and 30 minutes, man. I ain't gonna give y'all no more. Tap in later. The Celtics pack is going down. The Knicks finish your food, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm up out of here, man. Mod gang. I see y'all. Derek, Stars. Nice. Congratulations. You made mod today, my boy. Somebody else I gave mod to was Nelly. Shout out to Nelly. You made mod too today. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Y'all have a good one, man. It's your boy KV Yon. And I'm out the building, man. Y'all enjoy. Knicks, finish your food tonight. Yeah.